These are the two tables for SCD type 2 demonstration. The first one is the source table, which has 4 records, which has attributes like employee ID, employee name, and employee location. And the target table is empty, and we have this additional 3 attributes. One is dimension key, employee ID, employee name, employee location, employee start date, and employee end date. So here I'm going to demonstrate the SCD Type 2 implementation in IICS. To log in with my account. I'll go to the data integration service. I'll start with new mapping task. New mapping. I'll give the name as employee EMP and EMPL or employee SCD type 2. Okay, let's save this implementation, this mapping. Here I'll add the source. I'll put the source. I'll select the source table, single object, select source table. Source table is SRC employee. And let's save this. Again, I'll go to this. Here I need to add one more source for the implementation of SCD type 2. I'll add one more source. This source is mapped to the target table. So let's understand the scenario. So I'll go to this mapping here, source. I'm going to map this to the target table. Connection, same connection, and a single object, and select. Here I'm selecting the target table. Here I'm going to add a filter, one filter rule. That filter, here I'm going to add this rule over here. For advanced, I'll filter things like end date. End date should be is equal to date of. Only I'm selecting the active records. The active records end date is 31st December 9999. So I'm selecting the active record. I'm not selecting the historical records. So here I'm selecting the active records, delete, and then so I'm adding the filter condition. The end date should be 31st December 4 lines. So okay, this is the condition I'm adding in the second source. Let's save this source. I'll go to the mapping again. Here I'm going to use the joiner transformation to join these two sources. The first one will be the master and the second one will be the detail. And in the joiner transformation, I'm going to create the join conditions. So here I'll go to this downside. I have a join condition. Uh, here I have to resolve things because both the fields are same. So I have to rename the target second source field. I'll add the prefix tgt tgt to the attributes of that second source. Okay. So here I'm going to use detail outer join. For the condition, I'm going to add the conditions like employee ID should equal to tgt employee ID. I'll save this. In detail outer join, in this case, it will select all the records of from the master and matching records from the details. So after that, and after joiner, I'm going to add the expression to calculate uh, the dates. So here I will put the expression. The expression I'm going to calculate, I'm going to create two fields, out fields. One is effective start date. This is a date format, start date, date and time. And here and one more I will create effective end date. And this is also date and format. So I'll configure the start date as system date, sys date, and just validate. It's okay. And end date I will configure as to that I have to add this 31st 12 1 4 times 9 comma, so it is in the format dd and then y just to validate. Okay. So I'll save this mapping. I'll go to this mapping designer. After this expression, I'm going to add the router transformations. The router transformations, I'm going to create two groups. First is I'm going to add two groups. First is insert group, insert. Another one is I will create upside group. This is type 2 upside group. It is for type 2 insert and update. For insert, I add the condition like is null of this. What is this? I'm going to check whether that this key is null. And for the other, I'm going to add here. I will check not is null, not is null for update, not is null. And also I will validate the condition like the location changing location like not e location, employee location is not equal to target e location. So that I'll validate these two conditions over here. Then if it is not equal, then it will update. Insert as well as update. Let me check missing operator is not is null. Okay. There are two groups. After this, I'm going to add. I will add the sequence generator for generating sequence, and also I will create three targets. I'll copy this target and I'll paste here one for insert, one for type 2 insert, one for type 2 update. So I'll add for the sequence generator. I need to configure, like I need to disable incoming fields, and after that I need to add the this, and one more I will add this, and this is not default. This I have to tell it. This should be insert. Sorry, this should be insert, and this is for upsert and as well as update. So first it will be the insert. This is a target underscore. I'll rename it to insert. Okay, and this one will target underscore insert type to insert. I'll put type to insert, and the target is equal to type to update. Okay. So I have to add this data. This I have to map the source targets. For this target, I'm going to this first one, target insert. I have to map the targets. Like I have to go to this connection. I have to select the target table. Object, I have to select the object target table. TGT. And operation is insert. And I need to map the field mapping. I have to add the field mapping. I have to select exact field name. For this dimension key, I will add this over here, and effective the start date and end date will be effective start date and effective end date. Right. I'll save this mapping for target insert. Next is target type to insert. For type to insert, um, again I will add the connection, same table I will select, and this for insert, and field mapping. The field mapping is the same thing. I'll use this exact mapping, and next value. This is the next value for dimensional key, and here start date. Here in this case, okay, start date will be the effective start date, and event date will be the effective event date. Okay, then I have to save this. And the last target type to update. For type to update, I'll add the connection, select target table. Here operation is update, not insert. Update the basis of dimensional key. Okay, update key is dimensional key. And field mapping, the field mapping, I need to use only this dimension key, and this end date should be the start date. Okay. These are the two things you have to do in the. Just check the validate, just validate the mapping. Mapping is valid. You can see the mapping is valid. Now create the mapping configuration task. Go to this new mapping task. Here I'll add MCT mapping configuration tab, add with MCT. Okay, and yes, you can see the figure. Everything is okay. Go to next. I will not do any additional calculation. Select runtime element. Okay, there is some runtime element. I have to use this local secure agent group runtime environment. Next, I will not change anything. Next, and I will finish. I will not do any further configuration. Finish. My configuration task is ready to run. I'll run this task. I'll go to the my jobs. Starting. Now success. Now I can go to this. See, I can show the target table. It is source and target. Now let us check by inserting a new record and updating the existing record. Here I will insert the new record. Insert into SRC employees values. I'll insert 105, 105, and I'll insert E, and I'll insert Mumbai. Okay. One insert, and also I'll update inserted, and I'll update one record. Update SRC employees set employee location is equal to I'll update the Mumbai location to Kolkata KOL Kolkata where EID is equal to 103. Now it is updated. I can check. It is updated Kolkata. Now I will commit. It's commit complete. Let me check. I will rerun the task. I will go to this here, restart it, or restart. There should be 3 rows should be processed. One for new insert, one for update. It is running. 3 records. Right? You can check in the table target. There is a new record insert, and there is an update new record, update record, and the existing record is date. You can check today's date. It is now this SCD type 2.